I guess we're live on YouTube.
Ooh, alive.
Ooh, peace, love, and happiness is in the chat room.
Oh, hello there.
There's a name for you, right?
Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. Well, welcome to the cafe again, everybody. Uh-oh. Ooh, peace, love, and happiness is in the chat room. Uh-oh.
Oh.
St I had the show playing in the background.
I was gonna say I don't think that was me.
Yeah. Well, for once I tried to have the like another browser up so
Right.
that I could have my personal account. So when I type in the chat, it says Dax Carlisle, not the Psychic Cafe, and they don't know which.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, false start there. We can always edit that out. The beauty of editing, right?
Right.
So, hi, everybody. Welcome to the cafe. Come on in, grab your coffee or tea, pull up a chair. Let's hang out and play with our cards here. And oh my gosh, but they're flying everywhere here. That's because this deck shuffles so good. Oh my God. I've been using Ciro Marchetti's Grand Lux the last few shows, Michelle, and
Yeah.
um, I was switching backpacks and I pulled out my Llewellyn deck and I laid it on top of where I have the Grand Lux over here, and I just picked this one up, and I had forgotten because I haven't used it in a while. Like, wow, I love
Yeah.
the way this thing shuffles.
Hmm.
I think what it is, it's not quite as tall as the Grand Lux. So with the
Right.
Grand Lux, I have short fingers. So with the Grand Lux, I'm like stretching to hold it like this.
Yes.
This one is fatter and a little shorter. And I think it's
Yes.
just the perfect card size. I mean, if I was doing a tarot deck, I would be like, "Can I get this size, please?" I mean,
Right.
it's substantial looking because it's thick or wide, but it's not as tall. So I can grab it like this, and I can just grab it, shuffle, and I just had way too much fun. Way too much fun. Anyway, so anything you want to talk about, folks? This is an open discussion. We do these lives for all of our viewers and listeners, members of the Tarot Guild and Psychic Cafe. Psychic Cafe is actually our website for the Tarot Guild. It's
Mhm.
a platform that we put together for the 20th anniversary. You can see right there, 20 years of the Tarot Guild. Oh my God, that's why I'm so great. But 20 years. Yep. So we built a new platform. It's like Facebook. You can join it for free right now. In fact, let me put up the URL. There it is. www.psychic.cafe. Yeah, we got a .cafe. We're so lucky. I mean, psychic anything is you can't get a URL. They're
Right.
all taken. And when we decided to make this new website, it's like, well, I didn't want to do tarotguild.com again or
Yeah.
tarot. I wanted to open it up to everything psychic. So I was like, I wonder what I could get. I typed psychic in to see what suggestions would come up because you go to registrars for domains and some of them will give you all these really cool suggestions. And psychic.cafe was available. And I was like, you've got to be kidding
Wow.
me. So if you
Yeah.
head over there, psychic.cafe, you'll be greeted, and there's a box there where you can click the green button and register for free, like joining Facebook, Instagram, whatever. Um, if you want to get right to the registration, just type in your browser psychic. Yeah, you don't really need the www. I'm just putting it there so you see it's a URL. Just type in psychic.cafe/register, and that'll take you where you can register. You'll automatically get your own profile, which you can put your own, hover image and profile image. Use a picture of yourself, folks. Don't put the cat,
Yeah.
and you can put any nickname you want, but use your name, especially if you're, if you're just a visitor and hanging out, that don't matter. But if you're a professional reader and you want to, promote your business on Psychic Cafe through the Tarot Guild and our, shows here on YouTube and everything, use your real name.
Yeah.
Or at least the name you go by. I mean, Tarot by Cheryl or something like that. Howdy, everyone, dancers. For the new folks, that's Michelle's hubby in the background, moderating the chat for us. That's why his name is in blue with the wrench. And mine is that way too. If I type something in there under the Dax one, let's see, I'm going to do howdy, everyone. Boop. And we talk about anything you want to talk about. So psychic development and animal communication. And actually, speaking of animal communication, Charlotte was supposed to be here.
Yeah.
That's why, see, look, I've got her on the banner.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, and don't you love I'm sorry, I love the new banners. I
I
came up
need
with
to
that a few days ago.
I love the new banner.
We needed something new.
I need to update my picture though.
Yeah, get a new picture. I actually, that is like my favorite picture because you're holding the cards. So
Yeah.
if you do something where you're holding the cards or something would be really cool.
Yeah.
Maybe have them like up higher, you know?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
a
More
lot of times depending on where I'm putting you on different, you know, banner images and things, it gets cut off.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I should
But
hold
I'm
them up.
sorry, I love this so much. And I was able to find a picture with a coffee cup in the background. So it's a cafe. They're sitting at a
Yeah.
table in a cafe. And look how thick that tarot deck is. And somebody is pulling cards from the tarot deck, and I just thought, oh my God,
I
what a
love it.
perfect background. Yeah, because I had for years, I had the one with all the Wade Smith tarot cards in the background. And when I first made it a couple of years ago, it was really nice, but it was getting old, and it's like, well, we've got 2025 coming up. We need new stuff. So with the 20th anniversary, not only the new website, but look, the logo's new. Yeah.
Yeah.
We had
Yes.
that square with a big G and tarot for years because Ciro Marchetti made it. And,
Yes.
and so we had to use that, it's like a Ciro Marchetti. And like the background image on a lot of stuff is one of his images. Our our certificates for your certificate of membership, certified tarot reader, certified tarot master, things like that, all has Ciro Marchetti's background on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was time for something new. And so I found this one with the 20 years and I put the Tarot Guild in there. And I was like, damn, that look. And I love hexagons. So, it just fit really perfectly. And those cards behind it are from Ciro Marchetti's Grand Lux deck. Actually, you can grab that. I've got a URL here. I'll pop it up. LUXE. So it's psychic.cafe/LUXE. Let me see if I can pop that in the chat too while we're talking about it here. Oh, we're gonna pop it in the chat. LUXE. For some reason, I don't know. Do they actually hyperlink when you're not the person running the chat? Oh, I guess it does. Oh, it's probably because I'm a moderator. So let me do it now. Okay. But yeah, I put it in the chat for y'all. Psychic.cafe/LUXE. If you want to, grab the Grand Lux deck, which I have right here. Love the back. And it's reversible, and the images are just, like
Oh, they're beautiful.
gorgeous. Every single card in this deck is just unbelievable. It's like Fantastic. If you want to grab a copy of that. Oh my. So if you have any questions, pop them in the chat. So I think I've only seen peace, love, and happiness in there.
Yeah, yeah,
If
so
you
far.
Peace, if you have a question, just pop it in there. If you have a specific question, just write it out. If you're not sure, you don't have a specific question, you just want something general, we'll pull cards for you. You can type in, can I get a message from the universe? Before we go anywhere else, let's do cards of the day.
All right.
And of course, using the Llewellyn deck today, because I picked up the Llewellyn deck. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous watercolor images in this deck. And it's the 9 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. So it's both cards are wands. And I know a lot of people are probably like, they're used to the card of the day. I do cards plural of the day because I can never do just one card. Sometimes I do two, sometimes I do three, mostly two. And with it, with it being wands, we're talking about career, and it could be what you're passionate about, profession, things like that, right? And the 9 of Wands, he's got all those wands stacked up behind him, and he's holding on to the one wand, and he's got the he's got all those bandages on because he's been through the ringer. So what this card actually shows is that he has all these skills and abilities, or she. And so, like, all the wands back there lined up like a fence, they're actually representing all these skills and abilities through his experience that he has acquired. And the bandages and so forth are showing that he has the battle wounds. He's gone through it, he's prepared, right? And then the 4 of Wands is a card of celebration. Of course, 4 is structure. A lot of times in these cards you see a structure. Well, you do here, you see the castle in the background. But what I'm talking about is normally they take the 4 wands and they're like staves, and they use it to create a canopy or something like that. And there's a few people, kind of jumping up and down, celebrating, because it's a card of celebration, right? So when you get these two cards together, the 4 of Wands and the 9 of Wands suggest a professional accomplishment or recognition that is cause for celebration. Yeah, this could be a promotion, a bonus, or other recognition of hard work and dedication. The 9 of Wands suggests that continued vigilance and preparation will be necessary to maintain this success and continue on the path of growth and advancement. This combination suggests that hard work and perseverance will pay off in the long run. Yeah. So that's the message for everybody today. Oh, and
Very
I
nice.
I put up the link there for the Grand Lux. So let me put the Llewellyn one, which is
Yes. I have
LEW.
my
There it is.
I have
That's how
my
you spell it.
Llewellyn. Yeah, I have my Llewellyn behind me, but yes.
Okay. That's how you spell it, Llewellyn. And it's psychic.cafe/Llewellyn, 2 E's, 2 L's, and a Y at the end. That'll take you right over to Llewellyn's website where you can grab the deck. I don't make any money off that, just so you know. It's just purely because we love this deck. We just love this deck. Oh my gosh.
I
Hey,
do. It is an amazing deck.
uh-huh. So still nothing in the chat. I don't know. Uh, maybe because we haven't had a show on a Thursday in a long
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Oh, by the way, that's something I wanted to say is Charlotte had come up yesterday when we decided to move it from last night. We were going to do it last night on, we do normally do Wednesdays and Mondays, and we were going to move it to today. And Charlotte said, it's the other hump day.
Yeah, I read that. That was
Yeah, so
funny.
I'm putting that on all the promotions. Hey, join us for the other hump
The
day.
other
Yeah.
hump day. Yes.
Well, the second Wednesday of the month, I have karaoke at the Post, and also a lot of other Wednesdays, different things happen and all. Oh, like this month, Christmas is on Wednesday.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I talked to Michelle here and said, "Hey, we should move it to Thursdays." Normally it was Ellie was joining me on
Yeah.
Thursdays, but unfortunately we had to move the time of the show earlier because it was getting too late for me. Because
Yeah.
the clocks change, but in Arizona they don't, and it's very confusing. But basically, we decided to move it an hour. It's actually a half hour earlier instead of an hour later. So it's an hour and a half earlier than we were going to do. And it's too early for Ellie. She's not off work yet. So that's
Yeah.
guys have not,
It's a little hard.
anybody's yeah, if anybody's been, worried about Ellie or wondering where she is,
Yeah.
what's
Yeah.
going on, that's the dealio with Ellie there.
Okay.
So I don't know if we're going to get any questions in chat or not, but that's okay. We have a lot to talk about. Michelle, why does it feel like it's been a while since
I
we've done?
know. I know.
It hasn't been that long. I don't know why.
Mhm. It
Very,
just feels like it's been forever.
I think it's because we keep moving shows and like
Yeah.
I did the show Monday Fun Day
Mhm.
with
Yep.
Charlotte,
Yep.
and
It
we were
was
going to do the show
so
on Wednesday. Then we moved it to Thursday. Did we do shows last week? I think we canceled the show, maybe.
I think we may have. It's been crazy.
Oh yeah, the last month and a half, 2 months,
Just yeah.
all of November, and I can tell already all of December are going to be messy.
Mhm.
Yeah, lots of stuff going on,
Oh, yeah.
craziness. Yep,
Sick
yep, yep.
pets.
We had Thanksgiving. That was fun. I was down at the
Yep.
weekend. Uh we we did a Black Friday sale. No, actually, I take that back. We did a Cyber Monday sale, but
Oh,
I didn't
that's right.
I didn't do Black Friday this year because the anniversary sale I still had up. And I was like, there's nothing better than the anniversary sale. That was when we brought back lifetime membership for the 20th anniversary.
Yeah.
One payment, $78. It was
Yep.
dirt cheap. We had a whole bunch of people. Let me see. Michelle Banks, Jana Bright, Ginger Stare, Denise Waldrop, Sylvia Hart, Leanne Angus, Judy Farna. Can't say her
Hmm.
name too good. Anyway, all those people. How many people is that anyway? That's like one, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, at least 6 or 7 new
Yeah.
lifetime members.
Wow. Nice.
Everybody loves the lifetime members because normally it's $78 a year to be a
Yeah.
member of the guild, which is par for the course. All the other organizations and other professional organizations are a lot higher than that.
Yeah.
The American Medical Association's probably thousands of dollars a year, that kind of thing. So we're a
Yep.
professionals organization for professional tarot readers. And this year, starting January, it's almost a year now. We started just opening the doors with the new website and Psychic Cafe. We're open to all psychic modalities. We already did
Mhm.
a lot of numerology, but now everything, astrology, psychic mediumship, you name it, you're all welcome to join the guild.
Absolutely.
I more often call it the guild now rather than the tarot guild because
Yeah.
we're open to everything now. And so we wanted to do something special because it's $78 a year or $7.80 a month was what we were
Right.
originally charging. So instead of like $78 a year, after 10 years, that's $780, right?
Yeah.
So one payment of 78 is dirt cheap. I know it's lifetime.
Very cheap. It's a great deal.
Yeah. And lifetime is a little bit difficult for people to comprehend. So rather than that, I just go with like 10, 20 years. I calculated it out today, Michelle. If you join the
Yeah.
guild, if you were to join the guild and pay $78 a year, $78 a year over the next 20 years. And then let's say you got my course for $299 and you got and then got certified, which is $138 per level. That's $2,000. So you're getting $2,000 worth of,
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
for 78 bucks. But we had to end it. We finally had to end it, but I did a Cyber Monday sale, but I decided to make it into a Cyber Week sale. So we're going to have it all week, all through this weekend.
Nice.
Yes,
Right on.
yes. Oh, here, let me show that. First of all, our coffee page, psychic.cafe/coffee. If you want to grab us a cup of coffee, we would really appreciate that. It's our tip jar, basically, if you're enjoying the shows and so forth. Michelle, here you go. I love this banner, how it came out.
Oh, yeah.
Cyber Week sale. Yes, yes. So it's still the same deal where you're getting my course and certification included free. And then all of the perks and benefits, live mentoring, Q&A sessions, workshops, membership for life. It's 2 payments of $67 or 1 payment of $111. Still an incredible value, right? Michelle? Did I lose Michelle?
Yeah. No, I'm here. I
Yeah. So
couldn't get,
what do you think of that?
I think that is incredible. You
It's
know,
still a
you can,
great deal.
it really is. You can't really find that anywhere else for everything you get.
Yeah. I mean, could you imagine trying to find some place where you could spend, 2 payments of 60 cents? First of all, I wanted to point out that you can get started for $67. That's how cheap it is. It's actually cheaper to get started out than the $78 in the anniversary sale. But then next month you'll be charged an additional 67, but it's just 2 payments. Or you can save a little money. And I think that comes out to what, $134, the 2 payments is 67.
I
You can,
think so.
yeah, you can save 20 some bucks and just make 1 payment of 111. Try to find some place you can pay $111 and for the rest of your life have a platform to have your business on and have live mentoring, coaching, discussions and Q&A sessions, ongoing workshops, promotion every month, on and on and on, for 1 payment of 111. I mean, try to find anything close to that. And in
Yeah.
anywhere,
Good luck.
yeah, I mean, really anywhere, Michelle, but especially you guys know, uh you've seen the different courses and organizations in tarot. They're all around $75 a year, the really good ones. I think Tabby's a little less expensive, but then when you get into certification and everything else, it starts to go up there. They actually have endorsed reader program, not actual certification like we do. Um, and then some of these individual teachers out there, and it's $1,000 for a course, and you might get them on um what, Michelle, for like maybe
Oh,
maybe
goodness.
once a month, maybe once a month
Yeah.
they have live mentoring. and
Yeah. Maybe if you're lucky. Yeah.
and I know some of them have their own community where it's $47 a month.
Right.
That's that's over $500 a year. Every 500 every year. And ours is 111 once, 1
Oh,
payment.
wow.
So jump on this sale before it goes away. Go over to psychic.cafe/cyber. That's CYBER. I put the link in the chat. Psychic.cafe cyber to grab this deal before it goes away. Yep. So we're continuing to celebrate 20 years of the Tarot Guild, folks. 20 years.
Woohoo.
Yes, indeedy. Still no questions in chat. What has been going on, Michelle? I know you've been really busy.
I have been. Let's see. I have a sick dog.
Oh, yeah, I had to take the cat, remember, to the
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Not a whole lot other than the sick dog. I got my tree up. Woohoo! I have to start working on my Yule log. And that's probably something I'm going to start talking about on my next two shows. I think is the Yule log and Yule that's coming up.
Yule log. Isn't that something that happens after Thanksgiving dinner?
Um,
Oh my God. No, you said Yule log, and I just couldn't stop thinking of other logs. Anyway.
you just totally got me.
Mhm.
Why, yes, yes, it is.
Hey, it's Dan rubbing off on me. That was a total Dan joke.
That was a total Dan joke.
Was
That
it
was
not?
awesome.
Was it not?
That was awesome. Poor Dan.
Oh,
He's been so busy. We have our granddaughter has this 200-pound pit bull mastiff,
Jesus.
and he thinks he's a lap dog, which is
They
great,
always do. All those dogs. I swear
right?
to
But he likes when she's not home, he gets really,
God.
yeah, and he likes to escape. And so he keeps breaking our back fence.
It's what you get for having a horse for a pet.
I know.
But,
So poor Dan, he is so busy. He's been out there fixing that poor fence again.
again, again. Oh boy.
He's so exhausted.
Yep.
So that's what he's been doing all day.
So, at least for this month, we're going to be on Thursdays. So, guys, you
Yeah.
got to, if you're watching this in archive and we weren't on Wednesday, that's why. Okay. So, join us
Yeah.
for the other hump day. We're going to be
Yes.
doing Thursdays, just so you know. And get in on that sale. Oh, I'm going to do a winter sale,
Oh,
Michelle.
good. Okay.
It's not going to be as good as the cyber sale, the cyber week sale that's going on right now.
Okay.
So, it'll still be a steal with all you get. Remember, you get my course too and
Yeah.
certification.
Yeah.
That's something I wanted to mention. If you're new to tarot, don't think, well, I'm not a professional, or I might, maybe I'm not going to become a professional, or if I do become a
Oh.
professional, it's way down the line. Don't worry about that. Join the guild because you get my course free. It's a $299 course, and you get us live twice a month on Zoom, private meeting for our students and our members. So
Yeah.
whether you're brand new and you want to learn tarot and numerology, my course is called Tarot by the Numbers. I created it 20
Oh.
years ago, and I teach tarot by breaking the deck up into the numbers 1 through 9 from numerology. So I teach numerology and the numbers and the cards. We go into each card in depth for the
Mm-hmm.
entire deck. And you also learn how to do a numerology chart, how to put that together into a report. So I call that added value. So you can give your clients, besides doing a reading for them, you can give them a numerology report, and
Oh, yeah.
it makes your readings, more valuable and all.
Well,
And so you get my course free when you join the lifetime membership. And then when you're ready to get certified, even if it's a month or two from now or more, you're already a member for life. And then your
right.
certification as a certified tarot reader and numerologist as well, that's a separate certification you get with my course. It's included. It's all included.
It, and I got to tell you, Okay, so I've been doing tarot for a really long time, but the numerology I've been into since I was really little. And I joined the guild, and that was great. And then I got my certificate,
Mm-hmm.
my tarot reader certificate. But the course, like, okay, so for anybody that's listening, the course is amazing. It really helped me to be able to really put tarot into a view that helped me to really come to terms with understanding not just tarot, but like he was saying, bringing that numerology into it
Mm-hmm.
and really being able to understand tarot in a way that helped my mind. Because my mind is like this massive freeway with no exits or entrances. It's just all there. And his course really did help. So, yeah, it's a great course and it's really worth it.
And we go into the elements and some sacred geometry.
Yes.
You wouldn't think that related to tarot, but it relates. Yes, believe it or not. I
Yes.
guarantee you don't find any of this in any other course out there on tarot.
Mm-mm.
Yep. No, nobody teaches numerology and tarot this way together, and nobody talks about sacred geometry. Why, for instance, why there's 78 cards in the tarot deck? Why isn't there 80 or 62?
Yeah.
Why is
Yeah.
it always have to be 78? Well, because tarot has a structure, and that structure comes from sacred geometry. And most people teaching tarot either totally gloss over that, or they have no clue,
Yeah.
which is the majority. Is most people have no clue that tarot comes from sacred,
Right.
and
Yeah.
numerology. Yep. And so if you're brand new, grab the cyber deal because you get my course. If you've been reading for 30 years, still grab the cyber sale
Yeah.
because you can become a member, get certified, and then you can qualify maybe for certified tarot professional, certified tarot master after that. Let's see. Oh, JJ just popped in. Yeah, I
Hi,
signed up.
JJ.
Looking forward to learning new things. Yay!
Nice. Right
Congrats
on.
on getting in on that. By the way, do you have any questions, JJ, either about the guild, Psychic Cafe, or the course, or you want us to pull cards for you, or
Yeah,
do a little mini reading, something like that? We have not done a reading yet tonight.
I
This
know.
is the first ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for
It's
pulling
weird.
cards for my cards of the day. Yeah. Anybody out there listening? Oh, and of course, Dan had to say he's a bull mastiff, not a pit. Damn it. Anyway, that's funny.
Ugh,
So,
sorry, babe.
go. Sorry, Dan. He has to be so particular, But yeah, JJ or Peace, Love, and Happiness, or anybody else out there watching us live right now, just go ahead and type in your question, write a couple of lines, whatever your question is. Or if you don't have a question, just say, hey, can I have a message from the universe? And
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
would be glad to pull some cards.
Oops.
And what deck are you using?
I have my Simply Christmas Lenormand.
Sim- Simply Christmas. Is that
Yes.
the box or the
Oh,
backs? The
that's the back. Here's the box.
Oh, okay. So show me the deck, the cards. Like, is all the
Here's the
what's the back?
child.
Yeah, and show me the backs too.
Oh,
Oh, that's pretty. I like that.
yeah.
What other cool ones are in there?
Here's the stork. And we have the star. Get that closer. I love my little Christmas decks. I got to get some more. Oh, and here's the cross, of course. got to have a wreath.
Mm-hmm.
And the key. Shh. So yeah, this is my Christmas deck. There's the lily.
I love that. Oh, and on your show later this month, you're going to be doing Christmas or holiday decks, right?
Yes.
Very cool. JJ says pretty. Also,
Thank you.
here you go, Michelle. JJ says, let's do it. Question: what does Spirit say that I should be working on this month? So Michelle's going to do the Lenormand Enchanté, and we're going to see what should JJ be working on this month.
So for the month of December, okay. So here's what I have. You need to start unlocking some more analytical thinking. I have the key and I have the gentleman. So I feel like with the key, it's about unlocking some truths, and the gentleman is about analytical because men tend to be very analytical. So you want to unlock that aspect inside of yourself, that analytical thinking, because there could be a trip coming up for you, maybe a little vacation or a staycation maybe, but there's some sort of confusion around that. Okay, that's so this is your travel card, the ship, and then there's the clouds. And with the clouds, it's talking about confusion or misunderstanding. So before you do go on a trip or a journey or a vacation or even a staycation, make sure you clear up any sort of misunderstanding and use your analytical thinking, okay? And to really make sure that there are no mistakes made, because that is going to cause issues on the way there or back. So just make sure you have it all under control and you're going to have a great little trip on your hands. So that's what I see.
Awesome. Well, I pulled some tarot and I've got that what JJ should be doing this month. First of all, temperance. So moderation in all things. Remember, you need some balance in things. This is actually a perfect card to come up in, this time of year with the holidays and all the parties and people tending to overdo things, right? So this is a perfect card to get, but it still says, hey, get out there and celebrate. Look at that. 3 of Cups. Get out there and celebrate. Let the hair down. So it's interesting. What I'm getting, it looks like it's telling you that you need a staycation. Like you need to balance the life, work and play, holidays and regular life, all those things, but get out there and celebrate. And then, interesting, things break free with the 8 of Wands. 8 is abundance in numerology, and the 8 of Wands in particular is things happening quickly. It also, modern meanings, it talks about telecommunication, any kind of fast communication, email, websites, the internet, all that. This is relating more to career. And it's interesting, if you're able to balance things and enjoy yourself this month, it actually helps with the career. Yes. Very interesting. And just in time for, the Star of Bethlehem, we have The star card. I wonder how many times this card is going to show up this month, Michelle. So this is a card of hope and fulfillment.
Hopefully a lot.
Yeah, yeah, that would be cool. We should pay
Yeah.
attention. Let's write down every time the star card shows up in
Right.
December, you know,
Yes.
Star of Bethlehem. So what I'm getting from this is, first of all, you need to be the star, JJ. Okay. You need to be the star. And then also, this is a card, traditional meaning, like hope and maintaining optimism. So as you balance things out and enjoy yourself with the Three of Cups, get out there and party a little, but balance it with the Temperance. All right. And then things career wise actually improve and start moving faster, Eight of Wands, from doing that. And then also, if you're not in front of the camera with your career, you need to be in front of your camera. You need to be the star. Okay. And then optimism. See, that's the key, is focusing on what you want rather than any lack or negative, seemingly negative things going on this month. Instead, focus on what you want. That's getting in alignment with optimism and gratitude. So I hope that helped you out. JJ says, great. Thank you, Michelle and Dax. Yes, I'm going home for the
Absolutely.
holidays. Yes, I'm
Yep.
looking at starting my own business in spirituality. There you go.
Yep.
I
Right on.
I love when the cards line up with what's
Yes.
going on like that. Yeah. So JJ, you signed up on the website. Did you get in on the lifetime membership? I'm just curious if you're one of the you're not Jana, are you? I'm trying to think if there's Judy and Jana are the two people that have J's in their name that joined the lifetime membership. Let us know if you became a lifetime member yet. And if you're one of them. If not, that's fine too. But you should do that then. Sign up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Judy.
Oh,
Oh,
it's Judy.
see, I had this sneaky suspicion, even though it was just JJ, I had this
Yeah.
feeling that it was, you know, either Judy or Jana. Jana signed up, and I've emailed her a dozen times, and I'm not getting any response. I don't know
Oh,
what's
wow.
wrong. So if you see this, Jana, get a hold of me. It's just Dax at psychic.cafe. It's Dax at psychic.cafe. That's how simple my email, but just go to the website and go to my profile on the website. The fastest way is psychic.cafe/Dax, but you'll see me all over the website. Whenever you see my face, just click on it. It'll take you right to my profile. And
Yeah.
if you're, as long as you're signed in, you'll be able to send me a message. But see, that was what I was trying to get her to do, was to sign up, for the free registration, because I can't get you, Michelle, I can't get them into the private group for the course and the private group for members and
Hmm.
upgrade their profile to lifetime member if they're not a member. I mean, if they don't have a
Yep.
profile, how can I get them in places and get them access if they don't have a profile? So you need to have
Right. Yeah.
and yeah, Judy said, I need to get some time with you. I just got off a meeting with Deborah. Yay.
Nice.
That's
Nice.
Deborah Zachow. And Deborah actually is a member too. And last month she hired me to do some consulting and coaching with her to help her
Yeah.
out with her stuff and her channel and all kinds of ongoing things. I'm still trying to get her back onto Psychic Cafe. But yeah, Judy, just go to my page here. Let me put it in the chat for you. You probably already have this, but you can message me right from the website, right? You don't have to send an email. It's actually faster if you message me from the website. go to psychic.cafe/Dax. And then on my page, look for the envelope icon. That's the message icon. Click that. Send me a quick message. We'll set up a Zoom meeting. And yeah, I do that for everybody, especially new members, but
Yeah.
members in general. You need help, if it's um basically that's part of the membership, is that I'll get on a private Zoom with you. I'll take you around the website. I'll tell you the best practices, how to set up a business on there. If you don't have your own website, or even if you do have your own website, you should be on Psychic Cafe too. And then if you're interested in hosting your own show or becoming a host here on the network, I'll tell you all about how that's done and podcasting and everything. And yeah, I do that as part of the membership. Now, if it's something getting in depth after we do all that setup stuff, then yeah, I do charge after a certain point. Yeah. Like when Deborah last month hired me, it's $99 an hour basically to do consulting. Yeah. But yeah, I've helped people. I've built their websites for them. I've helped them with their social media, and I'm a lot less expensive than, going to a like website designer for this and spend hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. Then you go to the social media guy and they're going to charge you hundreds of dollars an hour.
Yeah.
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 I get you all set up, for maybe an hour or two it might take, and I've built whole websites that fast. Anyway, yeah, I got a bunch of websites. I got to make a new one for the Legion, and I also want to I want to make some demo sites, but
Oh, good idea.
instead of just making demo sites, Michelle, like dummy sites, like a fake member name.
Yeah.
Rather than doing that, I want to get some of the members, maybe our hosts, staff, from the guild and from the network, and like build each one a website for their psychic business, and then
Nice. Yeah.
that becomes my template and what I can show other people. It's like, this is what we can make for you,
Right. Yep.
and it's not going to cost thousands of dollars like other people charge.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, and JJ said, because Dan was saying hi and said, Dan and Michelle, wonderful. I just found my tribe. Yay.
Oh, right on. We are
Deborah
so glad
speaks.
to hear that.
Deborah speaks highly of you and your team. Yes, got a great team here. We got people that are
Mhm.
certified grand masters and masters, and they've been doing this for forever. And then I'm kind of like, that's kind of like the how-to side, and I'm like the techie side more.
Yep.
And yeah, and I love Deb's been promoting us, and she's a member of the guild too, so she comes over and makes guest appearances on the network.
Yeah.
I was just on her show.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Dax, you are more cost effective, quote unquote, than others, not less expensive and not cheaper. So we're not supposed to use the cheap word, it's like
Right.
cost effective. How very gay of you, Dan. Yeah. I love messing with Dan.
I know, it's so much fun.
He knows we love him more than our luggage.
Right.
Yep, yep. So I guess we'll end the show 5 minutes early because
Yeah,
it's five
it's
minutes
fine.
to top of the hour. I mean, yeah, this was kind of
Yep,
fun. I got to hang out
it
with
was.
Michelle, and oh, there's Sean coming
Oh,
at the
hi,
last second.
Sean.
Sean, really, Seanette, you come in the last second.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
we threw everybody off tonight by doing a show on Thursday. We haven't been doing Thursday.
Uh,
Well, mark your calendars. We're going to be doing Thursdays from now on,
Yep.
and Mondays. And then we have those other shows now and again on the weekends. Like I have one coming up on the 21st. In fact, while we're chatting about that, let me say the next show, there won't be a show tomorrow, Saturday, or Sunday. This is that first weekend of the month that I take off, because I have a lot of things going on the first weekend. But Monday, the 9th, it'll be Charlotte. Hopefully, I don't know. She didn't show up tonight. So hopefully she's going to be with me on Monday. That's our next live show. And are you still there, Michelle?
I am.
Oh, okay. Because I want you to help me run through this stuff. All right. So
Okay.
the next thing I want to mention is your show coming up on the 14th.
Yes.
And that's the one when you're going to be doing the holiday decks.
Yes.
Sweet.
And I
Awesome.
have 3 right now.
3 you're going to go through? Oh, great.
Yeah.
Great. So if you're really into decks, Michelle did one last month like that, but this is going to be like the Christmas holiday decks, which is really cool.
It is. It's going to be
And
so much
we
fun.
we did Halloween stuff. Yeah. And then that Sunday, the 15th, will be the Angelic View with Maria and her co-host Ginger, her new co-host. I wanted to mention the next Zoom meeting will be the 22nd. And we normally have, as we've been telling you all show long, we do these live Zoom sessions. I changed the name to Psychic Cafe Coffee Social because it finally started getting people to come to them, because Zoom discussion sounds boring, so we're calling it a coffee social. Bring your coffee and tea, bring your decks, bring your favorite books and everything. Let's hang out, let's have coffee and tea. And also you can ask questions about, tarot, numerology, Lenormand, oracle cards, animal communication, psychic mediumship, anything you want. But also you can ask questions about starting your business, growing your business, putting your business on Psychic Cafe, getting on the shows as a host, becoming a member, getting certified. What's the different levels and how do you qualify for them? And any questions like that. And these are private. We don't record them. Now, because of the holidays and other obligations, we can only do one this month because it's the holidays, folks. So we're going to do the 22nd. Sunday, the 22nd is going to be our live Psychic Cafe Coffee Social via Zoom. Just go to psychic.cafe/Zoom for all the details. I'll put a link in the chat. And it's for our members and students. So if you go into the course group or you go into the private members only group, you'll find the actual Zoom link for this Zoom. Okay. And what else is going on? Well, as I just mentioned, Michelle, the 20,
Yes. Oops.
finally getting Pamela on a show. No, you can leave,
Wow.
you can leave your camera up there. You don't have to have
Oh,
it full
okay.
screen the whole time. Yeah. So I wanted to mention to mark your calendars if you're a big Pamela Steele fan.
Yes.
Maybe you have one of her decks like the Steel Wizard Tarot. This is the third printing, the third edition. Or maybe you have Eternal Secret Oracle. That's also one of her decks. Well, she's going to be finally back on a show the 21st, Saturday the 21st. And any other hosts that want to join in are welcome to join in, like you, Michelle, if you want to pop in.
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
what else? What else? I think that's everything except for becoming a host. We actually have a page that describes how you can become a host on the network. And you can join the network. Like Michelle is co-hosting on this Psychic Cafe Live with me right now. You can become a permanent co-host and join us on here every week. You can join us multiple times a week. And that way you'll have time to get your feet wet. You'll be on with other experienced hosts, like you'll come on a show with me and Michelle, or me and Michelle and Charlotte, or me and Charlotte, or me and Pamela, or me and Ellie, or Ellie and Michelle, or what have you. And you can get your feet wet, or you can jump in with your own custom show, like Michelle's Mystic Corner, the Angelic View with Maria and her new co-host Ginger, and Wisdom of the Soul with Janice Fuchs on Mondays. Or you can, you know, start out as a co-host, get your feet wet, and then do a custom show. And it's $37 a month. That's all it is. We changed our pricing. We don't charge by the show and the number of shows and everything like we used to do. We charge a flat rate. And if you want more details on that and how to get started and everything like that, let me know. Now, if you are a lifetime member or a member of the guild, you can come on our shows. We will interview you. We'll do video interviews. We'll have you on shows. You can also come on as a guest co-host, like Michelle's doing right now with me, hosting with me. And, occasionally you can pop on, and when there's a slot available, we let our members do that. But if you want to be a permanent host, that's when we have the host fee. It's $37 a month right now. That's going up in January. Okay. And lastly, I'll just throw up that sale page again because it's a great deal. If you haven't signed up yet, 2 payments is $67. It's even easier than the 78
It
because
is.
you pay 67 and then you have a whole month to pay the other 67. Or you can
Right?
pay one payment of 111. I mean, I should be charging, I calculated it out, and a reasonable price I came up with for lifetime membership was $444, like the angel number.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
and that's, around that $500 something is for a lifetime membership is reasonable.
It really is.
That's what we should be charging. And I I was going to get rid of the lifetime membership, and now I'm kind of waffling on it, Michelle, because in January I want to get on the new website, get all the automatic subscriptions set up where they go in and you can subscribe, and it's so much a month,
Right.
and
Yeah.
it'll automatically give you access to like the members group and all the members only material. But I'm
Right.
but I'm thinking of putting a level of membership in there that if you want lifetime, you can still get it. But
Yeah. That's a
but
good
it
idea.
but it's not going to be $111.
No.
It's going to be like $444. Yeah.
Yeah. That makes more sense.
There you go.
Hi, Phyllis.
Hey, Phyllis, we're getting ready to get out of here.
Maria Amethyst Selenite. Hi.
Oh, see, everybody's finally finding us at the last
I
minute.
know.
So we're going to get off the air here. Phyllis, if you want to throw a question in real quick, we'll do your question real quick. Maria wants to know a question about your exam grade. What do you want to know about your exam grade, Maria? Did you pass? Is that what you want to know? Yeah, Phyllis, you can still ask though. Put a question in real quick, or if you want just a general, say, can I have a message from the universe? I know a lot of people do like a message from spirit or a message from my guides or from the angels. And we do say that occasionally, but my favorite is a message from the universe. Still not seeing anything from Maria. So do you want to know if you passed? Is that what it is? Or I'm not sure there. Oh, I'm getting 2 major arcana cards. That's a yes and a 2 big fat yeses. I don't even need to draw more cards. She had an oral exam. Will I get an A, B, C, D, E, or fail? Know the grade tomorrow. The grade. Well, tarot's not that specific. You're lucky to get a yes or a no, and we get maybe sometimes. What are you getting on that, Michelle?
Well, I got the birds, and there are three. But when it comes to the birds, it's also the 12 card, which is also, when you bring it to numerology, a three.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm kind of torn between a B and a C.
I was thinking C, yeah, because of the three.
Yeah, because three is a C.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of leaning towards a high C.
Okay. That's one way to
That's,
do it.
yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing for you.
I got the death card, and
Ooh,
that would be four. That would
yeah.
be it. Wow. I've
But
never
there's
pulled
still that three.
I've never pulled cards for a grade. See, now you're gonna have to let us know, Maria, what you get. But I got
Okay.
passing. I didn't
Yeah.
get failing. That's
Nope.
the main thing.
Um,
Phyllis said, I would like to know what gifts do you pick up for oh, what gifts you have. You know what? We've been talking about the holidays all night, and I thought she was going to say, what gifts should I give so and so or something like that. But she's asking what gifts she has.
Maria, no, I'm seeing a C for you, not a D.
I was seeing a D.
He's seeing the D. I'm seeing a C.
So we'll have to see what comes up.
And Phyllis,
Let me see what I'm getting for Phyllis here. What are you getting for what gifts does she have?
I think she has gifts that deals with animals. I
Oh,
have
okay.
the movement card, which is a stork. We have the cunning card, which is the fox. And we have the dog card, which is about loyalty, right? And friendship.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you have a healing gift that has to deal with animals. And
Oh,
I'm wondering if you have some sort of communication with animals.
you got to check this out. So look, there's
Oh
animals
my goodness.
in that card,
All
and
over.
I got the seven
Oh
of
my
cups,
gosh.
snake, and dragons and doves.
Yes.
And here we got, I don't know, are they geese there? Maybe.
Yes.
I need to talk to you.
Oh, okay.
I feel, Phyllis, I feel like you are being drawn to animals and the animals might be drawn to you. And so here is your chance to maybe start working with animals, maybe at a pet store, maybe at a maybe start communicating with animals. One of the ways to do that is not necessarily verbally, but with mental images. I know that can be really hard to do, but if you send them an image of what you want to do and keep practicing, that'll get stronger and stronger. So there's just some ideas to throw out for you.
Yeah, so I was getting the animals too, but and it's like sometimes what the gifts are show up in the cards for me. Other times it doesn't. Other times tarot, what is these cards saying? Well, Nine of Pentacles, self-made woman. It's the universe is saying, Phyllis, you're an entrepreneur. That's one of your gifts, your abilities, to organize and run your own business, right? And then the Seven of Cups shows up. And what that tells me is Phyllis actually has a lot of gifts.
Yes.
It's very difficult to narrow it down. You know, there's healing power and there's wisdom and there's all kinds of things going on in here. The ability to manifest,
And
healing
that's the same
modality.
with the fox.
Yeah, and so it's not that you have one gift, it's that you have
Mhm.
many gifts. And by the way,
Exactly.
this is a good teaching moment
Multiple gifts.
but this is a good teaching moment because this is one of the big problems people have. They go out and they learn tarot and numerology, and then they dabble in astrology, and then they learn them on and oracle cards. They start they learn Reiki and hypnotherapy and NLP and all these different things. And it's great. They learn all these modalities and they don't help anybody.
Yeah.
So not just
Yep.
for you, Phyllis, but for everybody out there. The last card I got, Queen of Wands. What does that tell you? She's got one wand. Wand is fire. It's what you're passionate about. So yeah, you have all these gifts and you have all these potential modalities and things like that to work with people. You have to figure out what one is you're most passionate about. Go with that. I'm not saying don't do the other things, but figure out what that one thing is, become a master at that, and then add other things to your tool belt. So, for example, um, if you're really passionate about helping people heal and you like hypnotherapy, you like hypnosis, you go out, you get certified as a hypnotherapist, focus only on that and solving one big problem, not everything. Pick one big problem you're passionate about. You want to help people quit smoking. You want to help people lose weight. You want to help people with public speaking. You want to help people with learning exams, retaining information. You want to help people getting over phobias. Pick one big problem you're going to solve and one modality like hypnosis, or it could be Reiki, or it could be NLP, or it could be EFT, or it could be reading tarot, or it could be numerology, or any of them. But I feel, especially the cards that Michelle got and that I got, are talking more about healing. So that would be more EFT, Reiki, NLP, hypnosis, one of those four. Pick one thing, focus on that one thing, and go. And they call it niching or niching, depending on how you pronounce it in your part of the world. Niche down even further to I'm helping this subgroup of people, and you're fixing this one problem. You can use hypnotherapy with like a dozen problems. Pick one, become the master of that, and then slowly add other stuff in. Hope that helped you out. Alrighty.
Okay. Let's see. Maria asked, yes, I do. I just don't do it very often on the shows. Actually, I'm not. That's more Charlotte, but I have a couple
Charlotte
of
uses the pendulum
pendulums.
a
See,
lot.
I have one right here.
Mm-hmm.
But and this is my
Yep.
favorite because it has my favorite stones in it. It's got some of my hair in it. It's got a little bit of my blood in it. And then it's sealed nice and tight. So it's mine. It's my own personal pendulum.
Mm-hmm.
My own energy. And then I'm just wondering, Michelle, what do you think I'll get most likely on my exam?
That's the one we already did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we already did that, Maria. We told you.
I still think it's going to be a high C.
And I got D. So if either one shows up, we're good.
And then JJ had Judy, Miss Judy, wanted to know, and I know it's one per, but she did ask a question. should she get a job or just jump right into her business? And so
Ah,
she had asked, I would like to ask you both to see if you could see if I need to get a job while I'm
uh-huh.
starting my business, or should I jump in?
Hmm.
Because she quit her job 2 months ago and she one couldn't handle one cares enough. I'm not sure what that means, but I pulled cards on that anyway for Judy,
Mm-hmm.
and I got if you stick to what you want. So I got the ship card, which is movement. Okay, if you get a job, you're going to set yourself up for extra resources, extra finances, extra help in any way that you might need along the way. Okay, if you jump into the business without getting a job, looking at all of that other stuff, we have the bear in the tree. The tree represents health, and the bear represents strength. And in this case, I think it'll zap your strength to just
Mm-hmm.
jump in, because you're not going to have the resources that you may need to do this business. Or if you have the resources to do the business, you're not going to have the resources for your own personal life. And so you might want to really consider even a part-time job just for some personal savings.
Yeah, I would get a, oh, what do they call that now? Get a gig
The
type
gig,
job
yeah.
where you can
Yeah.
work whenever you want. And if you don't want to
Mhm.
work, you can cut down to like 1 day a week. And if you need more money, you can expand to working multiple days a week, whether it's, Uber Eats, you know, one of those kind of things. If you already have the resources, then just go for it.
Yeah.
But if you don't have a lot of savings and it's a little shaky with the finances, do gig work versus a job. In other words, don't
Yeah.
go and get a job where you have to work 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, because it's going to frustrate you. Your business, as you're trying to start your business, it's going to take a lot longer. And
Yeah.
in fact, what people do is they shoot themselves in the foot. They're, afraid to not have the job, the 9 to 5, and they never get going with their business. I would work as much on your business as you possibly can. If you need to pick up a job, whether it's on not a job, but pick up gig work, whether it's like traditional gig work such as Uber or Lyft or Amazon Flex, or I mean, there's so many, package delivery. All that. I mean, that's big right now. It's
Yeah.
December. Yeah, package delivery. They're hiring for that right now. Or if you have specific skills, like you're really good at copywriting, or you're really good at video editing or graphic work or whatever, go on one of those websites like Fiverr, and just pick up some I don't want to say jobs. I'm trying to think of a word instead of job. What do they call it
Investment? No,
when it's an individual job that you're doing for somebody?
like a
Yeah,
contractor.
but there's a word for the actual gig, picking up gigs that are individual gigs. And
Yeah.
I wanted to say something besides job, because
Right.
they really are jobs. You have this job where you make this graphic for this person, and then you have another job comes in where you're making, but when you say the word job, people are thinking 9 to 5. You have
Yeah.
you're
More of
working
a contract.
specifically 30, 40 hours a week, and I wanted to get away from that. You're not going to work a specific time schedule. That's the important thing. Do something where you can pick and choose what jobs to take, what opportunities to take, or what gig work to take, you know,
Yeah.
when it's on one of these platforms or something like that. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
We need to get out of here. Sorry, folks. One question per customer. I know more people are putting questions in, but they're the same people. And yeah, we only take one per customer. So we're going to get out of here. And
Yep.
thanks everybody for
Thank
being.
you guys.
The next live show will be Monday. We'll see you on
Yep.
Monday.
Yes. See you Monday.
All righty.